Hello everyone, it's Anna from Anna's Paper Creations, and I have some new cards to share with you. I have so fun making cards lately, and these cards I'm going to show you are Pion design Almas sewing room design papers. And this is a design team project for Kreativscrapping. And the products I used in this card you can find at Kreativscrapping, and I will post the link below. So it opens with a seam binding here, and in the front here I cut out a lady, and I used Claudine Helmut multi-matte all over, so I used that for all the products here, or all the cutouts, so they get a bit stiffer and more easy to work with and will last more. So I glued her on the bottom and on the top of the umbrella, so you can stick a tag inside here. And this umbrella is a new die from Marianne Design, and it's LR0263. It's a really cute die. So for the other side I cut out the dress form and a spool tag inside and a little postcard. So here I can write some messages. So, and in the bottom here I popped up some thread spools and something for your finger when you sew, and some hanging clothes here. And it opens like so. So this I've showed in the previous video with the graphic 45 papers, and I have a tutorial how to make the base. And for this card I took some pictures when I made it, and with some measurements, so you can find that at my blog. So I will post both the video and the link to my blog below, so you can find it if you like to. So inside here is some clothes hanging, like so. Here I lost some tags on the back side. I'll show you that later. And these are hanging on a crocheted thread, so show you in the top here. I fastened it, sewed it on both sides and covered it up with a bird here and a clock on the other side, so it won't show up on the back side. So this is a sewing room, and here it says she will get the best thread for hand and machine sewing. And here I fussy cut out a sewing machine, and I have some sheath clothes inside here. And if you can see the pop-up here, I have some thread spools and buttons and a scissor. And so this is a pop-up. And here is some buttons I made from Fimo clay and sewed it on. And here is a thread spool and thread going on in a needle that I cut out, and into here for a little needle keepsake. And on the side here I created a mirror with a fold tape, and I put a lady inside so it looks like she's looking at herself. And the frame here, that's a clay here, or a mold, so you can make your own clay or frame, so it looks like this when you pop it out. And if you like to, you can make this as a whole frame with taking some more mold inside here, so then you get it all. But I really love this frame here. I've used it for several projects lately. I'll give you a close-up here. It's very detailed. So that was that side. So now we can flip it over for the back. So I will put this inside again that I lost out. So we can start with the middle here. Here is Marianne Design bench that I used a lot lately, and it's this one, and it's LR0258. Well, that's really great to use. So I made it as a pocket, and also cut out some strips from the paper here. So it's loose here. I just glued it on the bottom here, so there are some tags inside here, so I can write something here as well. And here it says H. Sackman and a little butterfly and a strip here from a ruler. And for this side here I have some buttons that I sewed on. So this is a gift card with some gift inside as well. And I backed it with another paper after I sewed them on. So a little scissor here to hold it, and this is for needles to put inside. And here I put a little needle on a card or a tag, like so. And this is for threading the needle. So that was that side, and for the other side I have some other buttons. I'm not sure what they called in English. It's maybe push buttons. So they go inside here. So all this strip I glued just in the bottom and on the side here. So, and here I have some thread spools with a thread on here and seam binding here. So the receiver can use this. So that was the first card, and then I made another step card. It's like this, and that's also the same that I created before, that I have a video tutorial on how to create the base. And when I made this card I took some pictures, and you can and I wrote some measurements, so you can find that on my blog, so I will post both the links below. So in the front here I used a bench again, and I cut out a lady, and these are popped on pop dots, if you can see it here. So it's a lot of pop-up here. And here it says a singer, and I cut out a little scissor and for the finger here, and the dress form here, and some fussy cut. Show you a bit close up here on the sides here. So I backed it with the paper first and then the fussy cutting. And here are some flowers, and this are for needles, and a thread spool with some threads and some lace here. So inside it pops up like so. So this is a sewing room. So I've hanged some clothes here, and a ruler here, and here it says all sewing machines, and some buttons here, and some stripes from the papers here. So if you see on the side, it's a lot of dimensional here. And here you can see the sewing machine down here is also on a pop-up. So yeah, and down here I have a little postcard, so I can write something on, and a thread spool here, and I can also do some writing here. So, and all these strips are cut out from the paper, and a little lady with a sewing machine here. I think these papers are really cute. So, and for the back side I just draw around the card and cut out the paper and cut a strip here, so I can place some tags inside, and also took a border strip over and in the bottom here. So here I place for some tags inside, like so. So that was my cards, and I also got some questions, and I will answer them now. But first of all, I want to thank you all for your sweet comments. You're so kind. And also thank you to all new subscribers. So now for the questions. So I just have to find my paper so I remember. Tutorial place in time. The punch I used there. It's this one, and it's a Cornic punch, Cornice it says. Hope you can see that. And it's an old punch, so I'm not sure it's in sale anymore, but maybe you can find it used on eBay or something. And then it was a question from Happy Hunting, and they asked where I got the iron gates, and I'm not sure if you meant the iron gates I used through the album. That was from the paper I cut out, but I also used this punch here, and it's also a Martha Stewart punch, and I'm not sure of the name here. Doesn't say, but it's a Halloween punch, so it's a big punch. And also for the 3D pop-up card that I made with the Graphic 45 papers, I got the questions for the small leaf punch, and it's this one, and it doesn't have a name. It just says punch and bunch, made in Taiwan, and here on the it says Pat and P, so I'm not sure what brand this punch is, so maybe you can search for small punches and find it there. And also get some questions for the glue I use, and it's strong and precise glue from Scotch, and this is I really love this glue here. It's quick drying, so I don't have to hold it so long. And for my images I use Studio Multimatte from Claudine Helmut, and that helps the paper not to tear so easy and make it a bit more sturdy. So that was that. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all a happy and a creative day. Take care. Bye bye.